Welcome to On the Couch, a regular catch-up where we discuss the issues facing media, marketing and advertising and hopefully provide some solutions. Today I'm joined on the couch by Tristan Ozinga, who is the co-founder and Chief Vision Officer of Advvy. Welcome, Tristan.
Thanks for having me.
Chief Vision Officer, great title.
Yeah, big ideas kind of guy, and all that sort of thing. And I'm big ideas, less on the detail.
Well, let's get into some of the detail. First of all, before we talk about the system, agency processes haven't really changed in at least the last decade, have they?
No, yeah, the biggest evolution was, the move from fax machines to on-premise software. And then, the process is still the same. What's happening is just the spreadsheets and the media plans are getting thousands of more lines on them.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. Like, you might have software at the end to execute a buy or programmatic things, but then it's still all the process in the middle. It's still the same.
And all these talks about dashboards and things, it still is Excel spreadsheets being emailed around.
Largely, yes it is, yep.
So a very manual process.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, but aren't agencies producing more work these days and usually for lower fees? So they would need to improve their productivity.
Absolutely. The output is definitely increasing for the same amount that they're getting paid for. The explosion of media channels, what happened with digital, even when TV went digital, all those channels, they've still got the same amount of staff they're having to buy across all these smaller independent channels and stuff like that. So it's, there's more work for the same, if not, less remuneration.
Well, and digital, we talk about the long tail.
Yeah.
And programmatics address some of that, but there's still a lot to do, isn't there?
That's right, yeah.
So how specifically does Advvy help the productivity of an agency? And we're talking all sorts of agencies, aren't we?
The primary focus is media, and then we're moving into creative agency workflow. The biggest advantage of Advvy is we give a single campaign record. It's trying to consolidate all the work that a media agency does for a client, and then you consolidate that again by campaign.
Right.
So rather than having disparate systems running, the same thing on a campaign, currently there's no sort of common way to get a view on all the work that an agency does for their client. And so we've created a workflow platform to give a single campaign record, streamlines their operations, reduces double handling. Even the simple things like having to recreate media briefs. You're rekeying this data into Word documents. We automate that process from
PowerPoint.
Well, yeah. So it's trying to look at where all the little things that people are doing repetitively, and where the data can then exchange and go and flow through the platform.
So it really is about improving productivity.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What we've noticed is a lot of agencies seem to think that their financial systems are actually their workflow systems because they capture inside that financial system details around project and campaign work.
Yeah, it's. I really want to laugh hard at that question because the finance system it'll tell you what you've spent. It doesn't tell you how you've done it or the productivity to get that spend happening. It's an outcome. It's not giving you any insights into how you actually got to that outcome.
Yeah, or often inputs. It captures things like number of staff hours and things like that, and the revenue, but not actually what was produced.
That's right, yeah.
One of the issues is that they're using their financial systems, but how do you convince someone that that's not a workflow system?
The agencies are actually realising that they need workflow because, they want to have a better relationship with their clients, and, operational transparency is a good first step in transparency.
Yeah.
We don't go at all saying we're going to lift the skirts off the agency to the clients. But what we're saying, this is a way to tell the client you are up to date on the progress of work you're doing with them. Everything is aligned to the goals and the budgets of the campaign. And the staff are adequately actually doing the things that they're supposed to be doing for the client.
Because one of the things traditionally is agencies have always been good at investing in technology that they can generate revenue from. It must be quite a challenge because this is technology that makes them more productive.
That's right.
And so often makes things cheaper.
we've got cost savings calculators trying to convince you we can save, even saving 10% across each sort of role. It means savings of millions of dollars at the end of the day. But you're right, it's the single biggest challenge because we're an efficiency play to convince the agencies that all that extra work that you're going to get available to do high value tasks. It definitely is a challenge, but we've got our sort of methods and a way to go around that. Talking with clients and showing them our technology as well is becoming part of our strategy. You've kind of got to be careful there, but it's ultimately the client that's the benefit of our technology. Yeah.
And should be paying for it, perhaps.
Yeah, well, there's conversations come up.
Yeah. Hey, Tristan, thanks for joining us on the couch.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And thank you for joining us on the couch. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and stay tuned for more On the Couch coming very soon.